Welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, hey, I'm glad you found your way. This is episode 6 of our personality series, and today we are considering the fiery world of the choleric personality. Now, if you know someone who is always leading the charge, someone who hates wasting time and has a take no prisoners kind of energy, you might be dealing with a choleric, or maybe that's you. But here is the truth: for all their strengths, decisiveness, ambition, drive, and others, choleric have some weaknesses too, and ignoring them can cause damage not only to others but also to themselves. In this episode, we are breaking those weaknesses down, not to judge, but to understand, grow, and get real about what it means to be a choleric in today's world. So, whether you're a choleric, live with one, work with one, or you are just curious about how personality shapes behavior, this one is going to be eye-opening. Let's get at it. 15 weaknesses of the cholerics that focuses on the psychological roots, behavioral expressions, and long-term consequences. The first point, impatience. Cholerics are highly goal-oriented and result-driven. They operate with urgency and efficiency, which makes them intolerant of slow progress or indecision. They perceive delay as incompetence or laziness, often failing to appreciate processes that require more time, such as consensus building or emotional deliberation. This is caused by internal pressure to achieve and a fear of stagnation. This will damage relationships, can lead to rash decisions, and cause burnout in themselves and in others. The second point is domineering behavior. Cholerics often believe their vision or plan is the best, and they naturally assume leadership roles. This can easily morph into control issues where they override others' autonomy, dictate terms, and expect unquestioned compliance. This particular trait suppresses creativity and input from others, which results in rebellion or resistance. Number 3, lack of empathy. Choleric prioritize task and outcome over emotions. They struggle to connect emotionally and may see vulnerability as a weakness. They often fail to notice when someone is hurt, overwhelmed, or need emotional support, leading to shallow relationship, emotional disconnect with loved ones, and difficulty in managing teams. Number 4, intolerance of weaknesses. Cholerics have high standards for themselves and others. So when others don't measure up, they may see them as being lazy, being stupid, or unmotivated. They rarely make room for learning curves, emotional struggles, or non-linear growth. This particular act demoralizes teams, damages self-esteem of others, and creates fear-driven environments. Number 5, quick temper. Cholerics react strongly to perceived incompetence, delays, or inefficiencies. Their anger is often explosive and intense, though it may pass quickly. They may justify it as being passionate or being urgent, unaware of its damaging effect, and this erodes trust, leads to conflict, and may cause people to fear them rather than respect them. Number 6, stubbornness. Once a choleric forms an opinion or plan, they find it very hard to backtrack. Admitting they are wrong feels like defeat. This inflexibility stems from their need to be in control and feel competent. For example, a choleric business owner may refuse to pivot a falling strategy, even with clear signs that it's not working, and this leads to financial loss. Point 7, workaholism. Cholerics measure worth by productivity, so they feel guilty or restless during rest and often neglect personal needs and relationships to keep work going. They can't turn off, and rest may feel like failure to them. This leads to chronic stress, burnout, deteriorating health, and strained family life. Number 8, disregard for rules or authority. They believe they are capable of doing things better than most systems or authorities in place. Rules are often seen as obstacles rather than guidelines. If they respect authority, it's typically due to merit, not position. They often face disciplinary action, tension in structured environments, or be labeled as arrogant or defiant. Number 9, poor listening skills. Cholerics often dominate conversations and focus on formulating their own response. while others speak. They may interrupt or disregard what doesn't align with their own goal or opinion. This makes others feel undervalued or ignored, leading to communication breakdowns or lack of team synergy. Number 10, lack of flexibility. Cholerics prefer predictability and control. So, unexpected changes make them uncomfortable and can trigger resistance or frustration. They often struggle in ambiguous situations where outcomes aren't measurable or controllable. They can struggle in fast paced, evolving environments and may miss out on innovative ideas due to rigidity. Number 11, insensitive communication style. Cholerics are often blunt, direct, and unemotional in speech. While they value honesty and clarity, others may perceive them as being rude, tactless, or aggressive. This creates hostile or cold environments and it discourages open communication, which leads to misunderstanding. Number 12, micromanagement. Because the choleric believe their way is the best, they struggle to delegate. They over others, redo their work, and monitor closely, which undermines trust and independence. In team settings, they may redo tasks done by others or constantly check in, leading to reduced team confidence and productivity. Number 13, low tolerance for ambiguity. Cholerics need clear direction, structure, and certainty. They feel uncomfortable with unclear expectations or evolving situations and often try to impose control or demand quick resolutions. Inflexible or creative fits. This can hinder innovation and adaptability as they may shut down open ended exploration in favor of defined outcomes. Number 14, impatience with process oriented work. Cholerics are hyper-focused on achieving end results and can become irritated by step-by-step workflows or tasks that don't produce immediate visible outcomes. They may skip essential planning, research, or quality check phases to reach goals faster, which can compromise the overall success of a project. The last point, arrogance or overconfidence. This particular trait leads to inflated sense of the choleric's competence, to dismiss advice, undervalue collaboration, or assume they are always right. In leadership roles, it can create toxic work environments where feedback is unwelcome and other voices are silenced. Here we are, the powerful, driven, unstoppable force that is the choleric, brought face to face with their greatest weaknesses. From the sharp edge of impatience to the storm of control and dominance, we have peeled back the layers to reveal the vulnerable side of these fiery temperaments. It's easy to admire their strength, but even fire needs boundaries, or it burns everything in its path. But here's the twist: weaknesses aren't the end of the story, they are the beginning of transformation. In episode 7, we are not just exploring flaws, we are confronting them head on. How can the choleric channel their intensity into influence, not intimidation? What happens when discipline meets humility? And is it really possible for a natural born leader to master the act of empathy? Don't miss it for anything, because the strongest leaders are not those without weaknesses, but those who rise above them. I'll see you soon. Bye.